getting worse right now.
Really? But we already have renewable energy, right?
Yeah, but I think it doesn't always work everywhere. Like in Madura maybe?
Some wind turbines don't work that well.
Exactly. That's the problem.
So what can we do about that?
The widespread use of fossil energy, which accelerates global warming, has made the transition to renewable energy an urgent demand in many regions, including Indonesia. Although Indonesia has significant wind energy potential, many regions, especially microinsular areas, still face challenges in wind turbine utilization, particularly due to its relatively low wind speed characteristics. Based on field data collected on Gili Raja Island, the average wind speed was 3.56 meter per second in the morning, increased to 6.54 meter per second in the evening. This condition required turbine modification capable of operating stably under low, turbulent, and multidirectional wind conditions. Therefore, we conducted performance testing on several types of vertical axis wind turbine, namely Savonius, Darius H, and Helix turbine. The test results showed that the three-bladed Helix turbine exhibited the most optimal performance at a wind speed of 6 meter per second and achieved 118 RPM. However, conventional Helix turbine blades still face aerodynamic challenges. High angles of attack can cause airflow to separate earlier from the blade surface, causing flow separation or stall, which reduces lift and increases drag forces.
Story where the culture had start.
To overcome this issue, we adopted a biomimetic tubercle principle inspired by humpback whale flippers.
Tubercle structures along the leading edge generate elongate forces that energize the boundary layer. This mechanism reduces stall, maintains stable pressure distribution, and increase lift.
Based on this concept, I ran Cantika Devi with my teammate
Laila Sepetami from SMA Negeri 1 Sumeneb.
Heliox.
Biomimetic implementation of humpback whale flippers on the helical vertical axis wind turbine.
The Heliox turbine was designed with a rotor diameter and height of 500 mm, resulting in an aspect ratio 1.0. Using an ACI 0018 due to its symmetrical geometry, smooth stall behavior, and good self-starting capability. For blade configuration were analyzed consisting of a baseline blade with a tubercle and 3 tubercle blade with amplitude of 6, 9, and 12 mm, using computational fluid dynamics simulation with the SSTK Omega turbulence model. The CFD method was chosen to predict pressure distribution, flow velocity patterns, and turbulence, so the design can be evaluated virtually before being physically tested. The optimal operating condition is when the tip speed ratio at 2 with a tubercle amplitude of 9 mm achieve the highest performance, which represent a 32.4% improvement compared with the baseline. Torque analysis reveals that the baseline blade generates highly fluctuating torque, with a 9 mm tubercle blade produces smoother torque throughout the rotation, which proves smoother operation. The color intensity in the velocity counter shows how fast the air is moving, with higher color indicating higher speed. On the baseline blade, strong red areas appear, which mean the air accelerates too much in certain regions. After passing the blade, a large blue area is formed, showing a significant drop in airspeed. This indicates that the airflow loses energy quickly due to higher drag and stronger flow separation. Besides, the tubercle with amplitude of 9 mm shows a more even flow pattern without extreme speed change. The low speed regions are more evenly spread, indicating smoother airflow around the blade.
In the baseline, the flow surface is separate and symmetrical, causing any gray loss and high drag. Meanwhile, in V2 blades, the flow is more stable because the tubercles help control the flow separation, therefore increasing aerodynamic efficiency. Turbine performance was also evaluated on Gili Raja with low wind speeds ranging from 3 to 7 meters per second. The result showed that the V2 tubercle blades had a higher power coefficient than the baseline blades. The actual condition treatment was also evaluated based on turbulent variation within the range of 5%, 12%, and 18% using IEC International Standard for wind turbine evaluation. A related trend was observed in turbo performance, where the blue line representing data from the V2 blades that showed higher performance than the red line representing data from the baseline blade. All experimental test parameters, including RPM, electrical test, and startup time, show a trend where the V2 provide better performance than the baseline. At the end, the Heliox turbine with 9 mm tubercles shows better aerodynamic performance, efficiency, and stability in low and variable winds, making Heliox a promising wind energy solution for microinsular region. Thank you for your attention.